Mr. Lachlan with his final instructions, 12 3-minute rounds.
Okay guys, you've had your instructions in the dressing room. Remember, obey my commands at all time, defend yourselves at all time. God bless, let's do it.
Well, we kicked off 2009 with the first meeting between Paul Truscott from England and John Simpson from Scotland. It was finally balanced when Truscott was ruled out with eye damage, and we all wanted more. We kick off the new season. Repeat or revenge. Truscott says he knows how to go about this differently and that he's too technically good for Simpson. But the green-neck fighter now, Jim, has the belt and he won't want to let it go.
No, it's going to be difficult to dislodge. I think Truscott will probably realise he's going to have to pace himself a little bit better over the 12 rounds. He seemed to be flagging a little bit when the first meeting ended. Simpson seemed to be coming into his own just with that little bit of strength and experience. So if you can win a round with 40 punches, then don't win it with 100 punches. And I think that's one of Truscott's problems. Sometimes he works harder than he has to.
Good right hands from Simpson early doors. His camp were telling us that he's much stronger now than he was in January. He's been sparring with Ricky Burns and Barry Morrison north of the border. Truscott will be looking to get into a rhythm using the jab and his extra speed. But it's all about sticking to the game plan, isn't it, with the Middlesbrough fighter?
Yeah, and Truscott's jab is working well. It is sharp and it's accurate. Whereas Simpson trying to put punches together which look a bit more impressive. So Simpson certainly is trying to start quicker than he did in the previous meeting. But has to be careful the jab. He's taken maybe too many jabs walking onto them.
A bit right hand happy at the moment. John Simpson. Body shots were beginning to work for him in the middle rounds last time. Truscott admits that he does occasionally like a tear up. Left hook from Simpson.
Well, Truscott's boxing looking nice and controlled here in the opening round. Good right hand from Simpson though. I think he has maybe knocked himself down a little notch. Maybe he has watched the tape so often he realises how important pacing himself is. Well, the impressive right hands certainly have come from Simpson in the opening round. But a lot of jabs from Truscott, some left hooks too.
Breaking through the Truscott defence with those spearing rights though, Simpson. The more eye-catching punches in the opening session coming from the champion. Truscott has watched the tape of the first fight over and over and over again, but now he's got to get it right over 12 rounds. I think this is a good start for Simpson.
It is a good start. The eye-catching punches, the impressive punches have come from him, whereas Truscott's tried to work with the jab. Excellent start, started so much quicker, Simpson.
Right hand, okay? It's working every time, okay? You start introducing wee shots, couple of wee shots to short ribs again.
When you get combinations off, get back on the jab first.
Danny Lee, Billy Nelson in the corner of John Simpson, who made a better start than in January.
Without a doubt, he hasn't had to go looking for Truscott, which I'm sure he's delighted about. Truscott came towards him, tried to claim the centre of the ring. This is the kind of fight that Simpson wants. He'll be happy after the opening round.
John Simpson in the gold trunks. Last time it was Paul Truscott who wore gold and red. This time he's in grey and red with the red boots. Middlesbrough football fan and very proud of his South Bank roots. Just a few hundred yards from this Eston Sports Academy. Had his great night when he won the Commonwealth title against Osumanu Akaba, Truscott, but now he fights to win it back. Can he?
I think the way they're both stepping in with the shots, you're always worried the heads are going to come together again as they did in the first round. But the action is excellent.
This was the round in the first fight where Truscott said he got a thumb in the eye, accidentally maybe, from Simpson, and then heads bang later, and the right eye was damaged, and Howard Foster waved it off in the 8th. Truscott went through bad times in the weeks following.
Truscott letting some nice looking punches go at the moment. He's looking smooth as the heads coming together. I could see that happening. Hopefully it won't have any bearing on the fight. Simpson coming back at him again.
Targeting the body, noticeably,
Good
a
left
good
hook.
headshot, lovely from John Simpson.
Cut.
It looks determined, it's cut again, right eye's gone, and it's the second round this time, not the middle, and that's bad, bad news for Paul Truscott and his supporters.
Well, the heads have come together this round, but also some real good punching from Simpson. But whatever the damage is done, and poor Truscott has to deal with it.
And it's bad again, Jim. And Truscott now has to really rev up the engine much quicker than he did before.
I mean, I wonder if that'll cause him to leave whatever game plan he's taken into the ring tonight. I mean, you shouldn't allow it to happen. But it's difficult not to be influenced. A low punch again from Truscott.
Right hand, but Simpson's just got this look on his face as though he'll just walk through Truscott with all his strength and experience.
A good accurate punching from Truscott here. He's matching Simpson, standing his ground and matching Simpson. A beautiful left hook.
Really trying to go for it, Truscott. That's not the game plan, but it's out the window. The cut has changed everything early. Can they save the eye?
We'll have to have a look at it once that the corner have wiped the blood away. But Truscott coped with it well. I thought that was an excellent round for Truscott.
Yeah. It's on the outside, he's done it. Keep your mind on game. Yeah, keep that way. Yeah, keep that towel. Listen, don't get dragged in. Keep back on behind your jab. Okay? Yeah.
Get a look at it, Michael.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
Don't have a look, look.
Yeah, it's all right.
Hey, ref. You take some of that off, okay?
Yeah.
Well, we think this is where the cut happened.
Well, the heads did come together a couple of times. You know, there wasn't any shocking clashes of heads, but you did see Truscott complain about one. Then there was a few slashing punches. That could well have caused the damage. That could well have done.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Don't see the blood immediately. So difficult to say, but there were also some slashing punches. Still don't see any blood, so it's possible punches caused it. Doesn't matter. Truscott has to deal with it, whatever caused it.
And it starts seeping blood almost immediately. The third round bell kicks them back into action. Body shots from Simpson.
Truscott's going to have to be careful. A few of his body shots have strayed well low. But he's showing great character here, Truscott.
Right hand from Simpson. Bang on. It's a great character, Truscott. He showed huge heart in and out of the ring. But Simpson, he has the focus and he has the seasoning.
I think Truscott looks just a little bit stronger than he did in the previous meeting. He's standing his ground, he's stepping in with the punches. I mean, this is so close, it's difficult to separate them. But Truscott looks a better fighter than he was last time. He really wants his title back.
Good work from Truscott. Back comes Simpson. The styles are gelling wonderfully. And a right hand from Truscott. Simpson just had to give ground there. Good comeback from the 23-year-old from Middlesbrough. But the cut now to the left eye as well as the right eye. It's all happening to Paul Truscott.
I just think there's so much more maturity in Truscott's performance here. I mean, it's so difficult to separate the amount of punches landed here. But I'm really impressed with the work Truscott's coming up with here, especially under the circumstances he finds himself in.
He's always had the talent, Paul Truscott, but is he hard enough to get through this? Cut on both eyes. And what a pace, Jim.
This is a tremendous pace, but same as their first meeting. Again, Simpson coming back just when maybe you think he's losing his hold on the action. Back he comes again. What a tremendous round this one's been.
Left hand from Truscott, who's been working on his strength.
I have really been impressed by Truscott in this round. He's taken his bumps, but he stood his ground and just drilled the shot straight back at Simpson. Complaining about Simpson's head again there. But shouldn't lose his concentration. He dropped his hands and turned to the referee. Do not do that in a title fight especially.
One thing with Paul Truscott, you can always say he's never in a dull one. And the fans love him. But only 3 rounds have gone, and there's serious damage. Will he last the championship distance?
Well, he won't catch Simpson any more cleanly. He hasn't shaken him, but that was an excellent round for Truscott.
Got one here, bro. He's a tall one. Boxing good, son. Can he get back on
Cut
the
by
job?
both eyes. And we're not entirely sure how the second one happened. But we'll see if we can work it out for you.
Well, I mean, the action is just so rough and so intense. But look at the way Truscott's taking what Simpson throws at him, standing his ground and blasting back. This is tremendous. I mean, I thought the first fight was good. This is even better. They just haven't stopped throwing punches, non-stop action. Impossible to say what has caused the damage. But what big trouble Truscott finds himself in here.
You see now Simpson, a pretty hot favourite, 4-1 on. Those odds have shifted noticeably, despite a couple of good rounds in terms of boxing from Truscott. Those 2 cuts, a reminder about the harsh reality of the game. And John Simpson, who's fought the likes of Derry Matthews and Andy Morris and better people than Truscott. Good right hand again.
I think the big difference may be that Simpson seems to have the power to trouble Truscott. Truscott doesn't have that dynamite in his punches. He's been catching Simpson with cracking punches, but Simpson walking through them.
Yeah, those rights are getting through, and the eye damage is not going to help. Only 1 knockout on the Truscott slate. Has he enough power to deal with this difficult situation?
Well, I think I'm impressed the fact that the referee hasn't put the wind up the camp. He hasn't been over being a pest. So Truscott has been able just to get on with the job and not feel that he's running out of time. If the referee's put too much attention on it, have I spoken too soon?
Yep, Victor Loughlin, excellent referee, is going to get the eye looked at, certainly by Michael Marsden. And the doctor is in. And they allow it to go on, thankfully, for Team Truscott.
But that's the type of thing that just can worry the fighter. Now he feels he's on borrowed time. I mean, he's coped with the injury so well. Tried to stick with the plan, but you wonder now, is that going to put some panic into his work?
And it's fired up Simpson. Have a look at this, Jim. Toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring. And will the stronger, more experienced man prevail?
Uppercut there from Simpson. It seemed to shake Truscott up, right up the cut, bang on the chin. Just seemed to steady him a little bit. He hasn't come back with too much since that punch. That may just be the difference. The fact that Simpson maybe punches that a little bit harder.
Still flashes from Truscott. Tries to work the body. Hard-looking punches being slung in tonight. What a good fight so far.
Truscott just forced to hang on a little bit there. He's been taking some real jaw shakers in this round. I think Simpson realises if he can worsen the damage even slightly, this fight's over and he goes home with the title. And believe it, they're sportsmen, but you want to win a title any way you can, within the rules, and that's what he's doing.
Trained ever so hard, John Simpson. He was actually crestfallen when this was called off in July. Good uppercut, lovely right hand. And you can see the difference to Simpson in the last few months.
See, Truscott is beginning to sag a little bit under these shots, especially the couple of uppercuts. Knocked onto his heels by that one. This is not Truscott's kind of fight. This is suiting Simpson.
Hey, listening. Shut up, morning now. Listen, you're fighting too much. You've got to box. Yeah, get that back.
Got the adrenaline is pumping. And the emotion riding high.
Get back onto your boxing, all right?
There's just little signs now that the just all-round toughness and the hardness of John Simpson is going to be the deciding factor in this fight. Full credit to Truscott. He's taken his bumps, he's fired back, but a couple of times he's been badly shaken by the punches, a couple of uppercuts that really had him troubled, and he's knocked onto his heels a couple of times by the punches. This is tough for both guys, but Simpson's been here several times before.
Round 5.
And Paul Truscott has been cut on both eyes and had the doctor in. It's going to be tough to come back from here for the 23-year-old in only his 15th fight against the former British and current Commonwealth 9-stone champion John Simpson. His 26th outing, and he's 9-1 on now, which is, I suppose, almost a certainty in bookies' terms.
Yeah, well, the fact that we have the injuries and we have a tremendous round from Simpson last time up, the fight really seemed to swing in his favour in the 4th round. Going to the body now, Simpson.
And they know the stuff, the bookies. They know that Truscott might not have that one punch to really turn things around. He's just driving forward, Simpson.
Again, Simpson showing he come through what Truscott has. Truscott, the one trying to put his arms round behind Simpson in the clinches, not able to sustain the work rate, whereas Simpson is. Strength and maturity so important in this kind of fight.
Just believes he can out-tough him, Simpson. What can Truscott do?
Well, Truscott's been told by his corner to box a bit more, but I don't think he can do that. He's not getting the chance. He's going to have to stand his ground as he has been doing, and signs at the moment are that he's going to come off 2nd place.
Good right hand with his back to the ropes. Truscott, he's got the quality. We've seen it before, razzle-dazzle at times. But this Simpson, I mean, you've got to give him so much credit. Up and down career, but he's really coming on strong.
Yeah, and he's pushing Truscott back, so Truscott can't get the leverage into the shots he would like. And I get another round where up to now, Simpson looks the guy in the driving seat.
Not brilliant at one thing, John Simpson, but tenacious and his work rate. Good shot from Simpson. Truscott just can't get out of that spot. He's been glued there for a minute or so.
That right hand seemed to shake him a bit. Again, he's looking to hold. This is not Truscott's kind of fight, but boy, is he making the best of it.
He wants this so badly, Paul Truscott, but so does Simpson. Two good pros giving it their all, but can Truscott get back to his boxing? continues to put the grease on the eyes. Bit down there, Truscott.
Well, Truscott has been told he has to box more, but what chance do you have when the fellow in front of you is in fire? I mean, they must have spent a full minute on the ropes there with Simpson getting the better of things.
A big question before this was, would Paul Truscott follow the game plan? But with the cuts and the pressure from Simpson, it's been very hard to. And the Scottish camp have got it absolutely right up to now. Still pretty close on the cards, probably.
Yeah, the rounds are close, but I think it's maybe a slightly similar pattern to the last one. The longer it goes, the stronger Simpson looks. There's the body shots that did the damage.
Simpson with the 12-round experience. He's done it on 5 occasions. Truscott only once here in a tough one against Osumanu Akama. Good body shots, and now he's going downstairs, Simpson. This is really good.
See, Truscott is trying to box now, but not getting the chance. And when you've trained and planned to fight a certain way, it's so difficult to just completely change everything. And Truscott doesn't really have the experience to do that. I think he's just stuck with this kind of fight. He's going to have to carry on with it.
Blood from the nose now as well, and in his mouth. Gritting his teeth, but he's being peppered again by right hands, Paul Truscott. And another one.
See, as you start to tire, you get caught with your head in the air, and that's what's happening to Truscott now. He's still getting good punches off, but when he's done that, he's wide open to the counter. That one was blocked. See, he's standing off at full range and being caught with these right hands.
Attempting to fight fire with fire, and it is not working.
Body shot again from Simpson.
His face a bloody mask almost now, Paul Truscott, and I wonder in the corner if they're starting to think about their man. They've got a close relationship, Mike Morrison and Paul Truscott.
Well, I think they know Truscott can't change the way he's boxing. He's stuck with this. He's going to have to just tough it out. And I wonder, is he tough enough to do that? Certainly nothing wrong with his heart.
Maybe winning the Commonwealth title against Akama came too soon for Truscott. Now he's in with the big boys, and it is hard.
Good work there from Truscott. But he has to find a way to do that for the whole round.
John Simpson covered in blood around his shoulders and back. Presumably all from Truscott, although maybe some damage behind the ear for the Scotsman. Difficult to tell. Another hard round.
Hold on. Boxing good, how you feel? Okay? You've got to keep everything sharp, John. Don't run sloppy, right? Everything you throw's got to be sharp. Nice, fast, crisp jabs, right hand. Bobbing and weaving, right hand, left hooks. Right hand, left hooks.
Victor
Okay?
Loughlin.
Come on, boxing.
Just again a look at Paul Truscott.
Come on, get your head back.
I think the nosebleed would make his face look even worse than it is. There's Simpson digging in the shots again to the body, which in this kind of fight will pay big dividends as this one goes along. Just sap the energy. The right hand, see Truscott tiring a little bit and being caught at long range, but did a lot of work himself in that round. But that must have taken a lot out of Truscott, especially with the body shots.
Round 7.
The blood-stained shorts of Paul Truscott with Jay Lewis on the back. That's his little boy who he fights for. John Simpson in the gold. And still looking competent and controlled. 3 judges at ringside. Jim's unofficial card. Only a round up, you've got Simpson.
On the round, didn't it? I thought Truscott deserved a share of the last one with the work rate, but still the more powerful punches coming from Simpson, and I think that could be the telling factor in this one.
I Simpson a couple up. And after it was curtailed in the 8th round last time, 2 judges favoured Truscott, 1 Simpson. It's a bit of what you like.
It's that uppercut again from Simpson. Really shakes Truscott to his boots every time he gets it home.
Now a jab from Simpson. Doesn't really utilise that punch. And he's negating the reach of Truscott, who's being hit at will at times from Simpson.
Well, Truscott is really trying to change his style here. He's trying to box a bit on the move, on the back foot. But I think in this kind of fight, you have to be punching hard enough to discourage the other fellow, and Simpson will not be discouraged.
It's a pretty brutal fight, isn't it? Hard fought, and Truscott comes back. Bravery on the ropes.
Simpson's defences were good there, though. He's got the chin down, the hands up, and then he's getting the punches off. This really is a tough one.
Using that professional knowledge that he's amassed through the years, John Simpson.
There's the uppercut again. I think that's what's caused the nose damage, which must be interfering with Truscott's breathing as well.
Only 7 knockouts on the record of John Simpson. But it's the accumulation of punches. This is when he caught up with Andy Morris for his best win.
Well, there's still a sign of maturity about Truscott's work. But he's losing this round. He's taken far too many punches in this one.
All right hand from Simpson. It's really pride that's keeping Truscott in this. He doesn't want to let those fans down. And he's trying ever so hard. But it looks a monumental task to come back from this. A hard-fought and compelling Commonwealth clash, this. The sorry face of Paul Truscott.
I mean, Simpson, he loves the up-close action, and the uppercuts he's been throwing right straight up.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Through the guard, the perfect punch for this kind of fight, and one of Simpson's best, really working well for him.
8.
Well, this is where matters ended in January, and Paul Truscott was left heartbroken. He used to sleep with the Commonwealth belt by his side. He is showing warrior instincts to try and regain it tonight. Simpson, I thought, Jim, just looked a little bit tired at the end of the 7th as he went back to his corner. He must be.
Well, it was a big round for him. You know, he put out a lot of work. But when you're in good shape, you know, the 1 minute can get you back together again. I think he was more out of breath than tired, because he's used to this kind of fight.
Yep, he's had them with Stephen Foster Jr. and Derry Matthews and Paul Appleby. Really good one on Sky last year. Just missed out there.
See, he's so good with the short punches. That's where he's so effective. When he blocks or when he makes Truscott miss, he's so good with the short counters to come back with. There's that right hand again working for Simpson. A lot of swelling now on Truscott's face, as well as the cuts.
Yeah, the right eye looks worse. This is when Howard Foster had seen enough first time around. It's valiant from Truscott, isn't it?
Yeah, but the better work again coming from Simpson. I mean, the accuracy, and it's really the knuckle part of the glove that's landing when Simpson lets those punches go. But Truscott, as I said, that the maturity I spoke of earlier is able to come through, but look at the mess of his face. His face is in a terrible state here.
A bruising under the right eye too. Still he tries to throw the combinations out, but there's less in them, and an uppercut from Simpson, and a worrying spell again for Truscott with a minute left in the 8th. he's a young fighter as well, Jim. The corner have got to be concerned.
The trouble is, he's still in the fight, Adam. I mean, he's contesting every second of every round. Okay, he's not winning the rounds any longer, but look what he's putting into it. He would never forgive the corner if he even thought about pulling him out of this.
A tremendous scrap. So hard fought between two excellent professionals and quality operators.
Kind of tired-looking punches at the moment coming from Truscott. Little wonder, I mean, what a round this has been. But Simpson again, just looking that little bit stronger, still digging in the punches.
Right from Truscott, but it doesn't shift him. And that's been the difference. What a hot round, the 8th. And Truscott this time survives it.
That'll stop bleeding, that there. Just this couple.
Well, he was joking in the commercial break there, Paul Truscott, that he wasn't looking so good.
No, I mean his face is really been banged up now. The nosebleed is a big problem, obviously interfering with his breathing. He's trailing now, and I think he realises that. He's given everything he's got, doesn't seem to be enough. What can he come up with?
He's a chirpy, cheeky, much lovable character, Paul Truscott. John Simpson slightly more dour, but he wanted to do this seriously, with concentration and quality sparring and training. And for the most, he is prevailing.
Simpson has the jab working now, and I think again that is down to the tiredness of Truscott. When you're tired, the head's more stationary, so jabs that would never have landed earlier are now landing from Simpson.
4, John, 4.
And more punches getting home, and again the face looks really bad.
Signs in Truscott's legs that the punches are having an effect as well. As the punches are landing, I'm looking at the legs and you can see them steadying. He's giving, I mean, way and beyond the call of duty, giving this everything. Walking onto that right hand again.
Left hook from Truscott, still picking the punches. And a right hand. This is better. But can he sustain it? Good body shot from Truscott. Where is he getting this energy from, Jim?
Where is he getting the courage? I mean, amazing for a young kid. When he told us he wanted the title back, he wasn't joking.
I think that's why he's been such a great story from the harsh South Pakistan. And a lovely body shot from Truscott. Simpson certainly felt that here in the 9th round. And a right hand.
This is tremendous work from Truscott. Didn't think he had it left in the tank.
Oh, but he nearly touched down and he's been
I don't think he touched down. I don't think his glove touched the floor.
He certainly swayed and he was hurt.
It's a difficult call. I don't know that his glove actually touched the floor. So that's a big call for John Simpson.
This would be amazing if Paul Truscott can turn the tables late on in the fight. Did that just stiffen him slightly? Simpson still coming forward. What a great battle.
This is unbelievable action. This is incredible.
Good work from Simpson, and Truscott fading. An amazing 9th round here in Middlesbrough. And it's all about who will be the last man standing. Surely Truscott cannot cope with this for much longer.
Paul, I'm pulling you out. Come on, get. Don't hurt me, please. Right, one round.
Wow.
Come on, get your mind
Well,
on,
a difficult call for the referee. I'm not sure it touched down. Maybe he had a better view than I had. No, I don't think his glove touched it out. I mean, it happened right above us. I don't think his glove touched down. And under circumstances like that, really you should be completely sure. I'm still convinced his glove didn't touch. So I just scored the round 10-9 to Simpson. I mean, what an effort Truscott put up in the early parts. But again, Simpson meets him head on, finished the round a little bit stronger. But, yep. That's just the cheeky little Truscott that we know, and there he goes again.
Seconds out.
Victor Loughlin covered in blood. Well, this has been savage and brutal. And the fans are absolutely gripped here in Eston. Can their local boy find a way in the last 3 rounds? He must be a long way behind now. That was only the second count of his career, Truscott. Body shot in the right hand from Simpson. It's early in the round. Truscott coming back, but his legs, they don't look like they've got the sturdiness or the strength, Jim.
No, and he's just been knocked back again with a punch. Big exchange of punches there, but Truscott was the one who had to take the backward step. Well, this fight is going to take a bit of topping the rest of this season. What a start to the season. This really is phenomenal action all the way through.
Up in patches, it reminds me of the Jamie Moore, Matthew Macklin cracker we had a few years ago, which finished in this, the 10th round. Simpson still hurling in the hooks. Truscott takes the body shot. Is he now wilting, Jim?
Well, we always felt that the strength and maturity of Simpson was the biggest thing Truscott had to deal with, and that's how it's proving. The body shot just a bit finished from there.
Holding on there, and Victor Loughlin taking a closer look. There's nothing left for Paul Truscott. I think he's going to get taken out here. Simpson knows it. It's all over. A memorable fight. A wonderful war, but John Simpson makes it repeat. He does the double over Paul Truscott, and this time he gets the stoppage in the manner he would have wanted. All credit to Paul Truscott for the valiance and courage he displayed in that Commonwealth title cracker, but it is Simpson that goes back to Scotland with the belt.
Yeah, no question of who came out on top tonight. Okay, the cuts that Truscott suffered and had to deal with so early in the fight must have had some bearing, but I think the strength and maturity that John Simpson brings in, the little kid here is heartbroken. You could not ask a kid to give any more than John Truscott gave in that ring tonight, as you would not accept defeat until he had absolutely nothing left. The referee had no option but to stop the fight. He was being rolled around by the punches. The fight had to be stopped. Look how heartbroken he is. Gave it everything.
Tears for Truscott, smiles for Simpson. How much respect will the pair have for each other after that?
See, Truscott poured everything I think he had left in the previous round. Then just had simply nothing left. You can just see the legs had nothing left. The lungs had nothing left. He was beginning to sag on the ropes, which he never did at any stage in the fight. Referee, no option but to call that off. Just absolutely nothing left but his courage. They certainly did not let him down all the way through tonight.
And that is what it meant to Paul Truscott. Utter heartbreak. And delight for John Simpson. The ups and downs of this incredible sport.
Well, I think John Simpson would have found it very tough to get his career back on track if he had lost tonight. So I think he came in here tonight knowing everything was on the line, his future was on the line, and that is the way he performed.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 34 seconds of round number 10, referee Victor Loughlin has stopped the contest. In his opinion, Paul Truscott was in no position to continue. Your winner, and he is still the featherweight champion of the Commonwealth from Greenwich, John Simpson.